Did I hear someone say new arcade games? Vegas, we're back, baby. It's like we never left.
We're here at AEI 2025. I come to this show every year to see the latest and greatest in coin-op equipment. You see everything from pinball machines to arcade games. Think, if you have an arcade location, FEC, whatever, this is where you want to go to figure out what games you want to buy to fill up your space. All right, let's go check it out.
We stumbled upon this.
Our first stop is the Raw Thrills booth. The thing that's really cool about Raw Thrills is every year they come out with a new game. This one is themed after the newer movie, Gun Maverick. It reminds me a little bit at first glance of Afterburner Climax, which was later on in the Afterburner series, so I'm really eager to play it.
I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. God damn it, this bogey's all over me. I don't have a clean shot. I got him, bingo!
I just finished playing Gun Maverick. It's really fun, but I can tell it's early code because there's just some things that aren't coded into it. There's an extra mission they're going to add to it, and they haven't quite licensed some of the Top Gun music. I was talking to the developer, he said they're going to have that soon. It's pretty fun, but I can see where it's like early stages, and I think it'll get a lot better. But the full motion cabinet's pretty cool. The one thing I wish it had is with the Afterburner, you don't really get the full sense of speed. I mean, the game is coming at you, but it would be cool to have like a fan blowing at you. And I know you're in a cockpit, so that's not realistic, but it's a video game. I just think that'd be a cool addition to give you that sense of speed. I haven't killed this dude. He's like all up in my ass.
I had to stop at this one.
All right, so we're here at Stern Pinball. Unfortunately, there's nothing new on this visit. They just released Dungeons & Dragons. Before that, they released X-Men. So we're in that weird period where there's something new coming, probably in the April timeframe. And if I had to guess, I think it's King Kong. But for now, that's what the rumor on the street is. And that would be pretty cool, because if it is King Kong, the rumored developer on that is Keith Elwin, and we all know Keith Elwin games are absolutely amazing. But for right now, we'll check out the booth and I'll show you Dungeons & Dragons for those of you that are unfamiliar with it. It's a pretty cool mix between traditional D&D and pinball and bridging those worlds together.
It's a totally unique pinball experience. It really captures the D&D vibe, battling monsters, exploring dungeons, unlocking hidden paths. It feels like you're on a quest. It's got depth, progression, and it's just the right mix of fantasy and pinball. Whether you're a hardcore pinball fan or a D&D nerd, there's something here for you, and I can't wait to see how Stern evolves the code on this one. Now this caught my eye.
Hey guys, we're over at Blaster Nexus. What is this company and what do they do? So they're modernizing laser tag. They have these guns that are very, very cool, almost Halo-themed guns. And you shoot these objects, they're like these little pellets that are filled with water. But the cool thing about them is there's nothing to clean up. And what I love, unlike laser tag, sure, they have vests and they have some haptic feedback and things like that, they light up, but you can actually feel it when you get hit.
Can I do face?
No.
I don't care.
So there's this level of tension I think that it creates. It doesn't hurt, but you definitely feel it and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this guy that just shot me.
No, I don't want you to shoot me. I'd rather trust you more, and I don't even know you. Oh, that works, okay.
So it's just very cool. The rifle can be set to a bunch of different settings. You have a single shot setting, you have a sniper rifle setting, and then a fully automatic one that's really fun. They're modernizing laser tag.
Well, that was a quick look at Blaster Nexus. It mixes video games, laser tag, and paintball into one fun experience. But is this the future? We'll have to wait and see. All right, that got me hyped up, but there's much more to see. Let's move on.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it says now printing. If you've been watching the channel for a while, remember when I got that Afterburner and kind of like didn't realize I got it or didn't realize I won it? Well, Emron right here at Bitter Bros is the one that called me. And so it was funny because I walk by and go, hey, Bitter Bros, I know those guys. So if you are looking for arcade games and pinball machines, on the used market, go check these guys out. They have tons of coin-op stuff. I'll have a link in the description. I love them. Great guys, and Emron was awesome to work with, so check these guys out. I'm delivering so many patties. Hey, Mason, will you drive? Oh, wow, dude. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Where at?
Oh. I thought that was you. I thought that was you. Okay.
That was fun.
That's pretty cool. All right, I'm over here at Sega Amusements, and last year, if you remember, these pneumatic guns were really popular. So Sega's taken this concept of a pneumatic light gun, but then sort of given a physical aspect to it where it's almost like a shooting gallery with real things that interact with the player. So instead of it being shooting at a digital screen, you're actually shooting at real objects that fall over. So as I'm shooting, you can see the targets are dropping, and it's got a pretty cool, really accurate scope actually. And then halfway through you get an automatic rifle, which is what it's doing right now, which is freaking epic. That's it. It did pretty good. Even though it doesn't seem like it would be, it's a ticket redemption game. I'm not really a big fan of the ticket redemption part, but it's really fun to play. Starting to really do some interesting things around guns, but that was the theme last year, and it seems like this is them further upping the intensity level of the gun games. It's pretty cool. So Sega Amusements did a pretty good job on this.
Games are everywhere you look, but hey, we are still in Vegas, and after a bit of exploring, I knew exactly where to go to get my pinball fix. Welcome to Pinball Hell. Pinball Hell. That was a good one. Maybe when Mason edits this, he should use circus music. No, that's just too fun. Maybe something sad and dreary, like hell. Yeah, that's it. I'm having less fun already. Out of order, out of order, out of... Maybe I should just be out too. Wow, lots of rules. I really want to break them all. I'm skipping, watch out, I'm skipping.
I think that ball's gonna come out of there. Oh, is that stuck?
I'm swinging my arms like a wild animal.
I hope there's not a rule against tying your shoes.
I gotta do this fast. Let me make sure nobody is watching. Out of order, out of order. Man, this place is great. 5 out of 5 stars. Are there cameras in this thing's eyes? Will you kill me if I skip again?
Oh, this is par for the course, man. You will soon realize that solitude is bliss, and doing activities in your free time that fulfill you will lead to more fulfilled life.
While roaming around the show floor, I ran into Seth Davis, the CEO of Stern Pinball, and the legend himself, Gary Stern. We had a great chat about the industry, current trends, and I thank them for continuing to support media creators like myself, especially with the new Pinball Media Days initiative. Honestly, both Gary and Seth are just awesome, down-to-earth guys. They're super approachable, and Gary said he's gonna let me know when he's in Phoenix in April, so I'm holding you to that, Gary.
All right, so we're at the LAI Games booth, and this is really cool. So this is a Cyberpunk themed shooting game, and it actually is licensed with CD Projekt Red, so the video game assets are in it. The gun shoots like an actual physical thing out of it, and you're shooting down targets. It has a story mode and a versus mode. I got a little bit into Cyberpunk when it first came out, so I kind of dig this. Seems like the general theme of this show, with anything that's a shooting game, is it's like shooting an actual thing out of the gun instead of being like more of a virtual gun. I'm pretty stoked on this. I think this is gonna be kind of cool. I did notice though, and it is a patent pending, so they're probably waiting for some kind of patent on the gun. This thing is pretty neat, man. I don't know what else to say. I had a lot of fun playing this. This is not for enough.
Time to check out something a little different.
Okay, I'm really excited because we're over at Allen One. Allen One was mainly known for their awesome Atari flight yoke that you could buy to put into your Atari game when you were doing a restoration, your Star Wars. But they've recently got into creating a lot of their own games. Their newest one is right here. It's called Soda Slam. I really am digging this because this is a game that you could put almost anywhere and like a kid or an adult would have fun with it. What it basically is think about like root beer tapper, but if it were to become in modern times. So you have your taps right here, you fill it up, but what's really neat is they put a little bit of like reactive things to it. So if you spill your cup, there's a shaker motor that will actually rumble, And then also, as you're filling your cup, these like really cool LED bars light up to let you know like your progress of where you're at. This thing's gonna ship in June, but this isn't the only thing. So this is new. This is technically a prototype in the works, but will be in full production. But they have their other games here too. So let's check those out.
And they're right over here.
So Alan One keeps bringing the heat with these Atari games. For those of you who don't know, they actually have a contract with Atari to take the Recharge series and make them arcade cabinets. I love this because it brings arcades back, right? We're used to things like Raw Thrills, them making these modern games, but these are spins on games that we grew up with, but also that a new generation can appreciate. They have some modern elements to it. So this is their model right now. This one will come out in June. They might be making a larger version, that's still to be determined, but they actually sold this one off the floor, believe it or not. But they have a lot of cool modern elements to it. If you've ever played Missile Command Recharge, the one that you can get on Steam, this is actually slightly different. So they actually modify it to have more of an arcade feel, right? Because if you've ever played the Recharge series, when you get hit, you just like die, right? This is more forgiving and it acts more exciting like an arcade game should. So this is the latest from Alan One. Of course, they have Avian Nights and all those other games too, but the new hotness is the Soda Slam game we just played and then Missile Command Recharged. Oh, dude, I don't think I like this already. All right, I gotta get off this. Okay, so last year we brought you cotton candy. The year before that, we brought you Skittles, and now we're bringing you robot ice cream. Let's see. I'm gonna do... Ooh, that was close. Rhythm-based games are very popular in Japanese culture. However, we haven't seen them that much in the American arcade space, but Bandai Namco is trying to change that. I have no idea what's happening right now. This is the first year I've seen them bring these Japanese rhythm-based games to a show like this, which is really cool, and they're even working on ways to sort of weave in a little bit of the American, English language into it to make them easier to play. But so far I've been observing people play these things and they're really enjoying them, so don't be surprised if you start to see these rhythm-based games take off. We've had Dance Dance Revolution and things like that. These are kind of next level, and I really do think the younger generation would really enjoy these. So you may start seeing them weave into your arcade space pretty soon. Drum roll. Oh, a drum roll, I got it. I got this, dude.
Another Amusement Expo is in the books, and I gotta say, I just love this event. It's the perfect chance to connect with operators who are deep in the coin-op business, talk with manufacturers building these games, chat with the developers who are writing the code, and catch up with industry friends. This marks my 5th year attending, and it's been awesome to see how the landscape continues to evolve. Some things stay the same, sure, but others shift in major ways. VR seems to be taking a back seat, while augmented reality and more real-world physical experiences are stepping up. It's kind of a return to basics, but in a good way. People are glued to their screens all day, and I think they're craving something different. The show and what manufacturers brought this year seems to reflect that. I'm leaving here optimistic about the future of arcade games and pinball. Till next time, Amusement Expo, see you back here in Vegas.